refuses to let me go.
Stop looking backwards, David. What matters is what we do next.
A lot of people counting on us for answers.
Treyarch's coming back hard, and Black Ops 7 looks like the series finally got its second wind. In 2035, you're diving into a conspiracy involving David Mason the Guild and, maybe, just maybe, the return of Menendez. The campaign's fully co-op this time, spanning Tokyo rooftops, Alaskan tundras, and enough explosions to power a small country. Multiplayer launches with 18 maps, omni-movement chaos, and lobbies that don't disband. Miracles happen. Zombies returns to the dark ether with the biggest map Treyarch's ever built and new wonder weapons to melt nightmares. Vault Edition's packed, Game Pass gets day one access, and November 14 is locked. No early launch, no mercy.
Pull it together, man!
So eager to leave, Daddy.
Killing the man is a hell of a lot easier than killing the idea.
You were never cut out to be a Mason.
No more games. This ends now. Two.
Mundfish is back too with Atomic Heart 2, and this time, the Soviet Fever Dream just got bigger, weirder, and somehow sexier. While there's no official release date, current rumors peg a 2026-2027 launch once the studio finishes its final Atomic Heart DLC. Running on Unreal.
Here's to playing in the mud.
After nearly 2 years of silence, Clockwork Revolution is back, and it's looking like BioShock Infinite took a time machine to a dirtier, brassier timeline. InXile's latest trailer finally shows off real gameplay. Frantic steampunk gunfights, time rewinds mid-battle, and a character creator that oozes Victorian ego. Set in the sprawling city of Avalon, you play as Morgan, out to rewrite history itself after discovering Lady Ironwood's been editing time for her own gain. Expect moral choices, mechanical chaos, and probably some regret. No release date yet, but it's confirmed for Xbox Series XS PC and Game Pass Day 1.
And a few arguments. Don't get cocky. They've got a weapon far worse. Time. And if they can rewrite history, they can rewrite us. But look who just found Mummy's keys. Now I can fiddle with time. Put the bullet back in the barrel. Bring the chaos to a crawl. Take a mistake and make it like it never happened. We can change the world as we know it. One choice at a time. And I can even go back and change the past.
Squanch Games is back with High on Life 2, the sequel to 2022's most unhinged FPS comedy trip. This time, the guns still talk. Louder, ruder, and with even more existential dread. Ralph Ineson joins the chaos as Sheath, a new blade-wielding psychopath alongside returning fan favorites like Sweezy and Gus. Expect more bizarre alien cities, morally questionable missions, and jokes that'll make you question your life choices. Running on upgraded tech with sharper visuals and even sharper humor, this sequel aims to top one of Game Pass's biggest hits. High on Life 2 lands February 13th.
Shadows of the abyss close in.
If you want a horror game mixing murder animatronics, steampunk magic, and guns that only fire with your own blood? Yeah, you go to Stab Yourself to Shoot. Crisol, it is. You play a soldier on a cursed island called Tormentosa, an eerie, twisted version of Spain. Your blood is both your ammo and lifeline, making every shot a risky trade-off. Think BioShock vibes with a darker, more brutal twist. Explore cult-infested ruins, solve puzzles, and survive horrific enemies by upgrading your blood powers and buying weapons with coins you find. No release date yet, but it's coming to PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X. Definitely one to watch.
Consumed in your flames for all eternity. Now.
Acquired the building schematics.
Next up is Den of Wolves, a futuristic co-op heist shooter from the makers of GTFO. The ex-Payday crew at 10 Chambers is back. This one trades street crime for sleek cyberpunk vibes, where your heists called dives happen in both real-world chaos and stylized digital spaces. It's still first-person, still team-based, but with a more psychological twist to the missions and some seriously cool mass customization. There's no release date yet, and it's PC only for now, but the art direction and gameplay ideas already scream style and substance. If Payday grew up, got weird, and went cyberpunk, this would be it. Definitely keeping an eye on this one.
But we fucked it up anyway.
Hell! Let Loose Vietnam is officially on the way, arriving in 2026 for PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X. Before you panic, this ain't a replacement for the World War II classic. The fine devs Expression Games and publishers, Team 17 stressed that Vietnam is a brand extension, not a sequel, and support for the original Hell Let Loose will continue. There. Now swimming, helicopters, new weapons, and new game modes, all while keeping the hardcore authenticity players love. The team calls it a chance to expand the franchise without abandoning anyone, shaped directly by what fans have been asking for. Check it out. Coming in hot, it's John Carpenter's Toxic Commando, a co-op FPS mashed with off-road action, where you and up to 3 friends face hordes of undead slime monsters. Saber Interactive and Focus Entertainment be pure 80s action horror vibes, with katanas grenades, with fully customizable characters just tearing through massive post-apo environments. You can drive, shoot, and get special abilities while swapping classes to match your style. This game is in fact powered by Saber's Swarm engine. It will have cross-play, and a story where you have to save the world from a toxic disaster. It's messy, gory, funny. Tencent's back in the extraction game. And this time, it's bringing nightmares. Rules of engagement. The Gray State throws you into a haunted dimension where soldiers called Striders hunt artifacts while dodging both monsters and rival squads. It's Escape from Tarkov meets Silent Hill, a mix of sweaty PvP tension and PvE terror. Built by Aurora Studio of Ring of Elysium fame, it packs massive skill trees, 3 launch classes, and horror dripping from every firefight. The best part? It's completely free to play with 0 pay-to-win junk, just cosmetics. Expect alpha tests early 2026 and full release later that year. Extraction Horror just got teeth. Ferocious is one of the oldest games to have been in development. Now it's finally coming out around holidays. For the new, it's an open-world FPS where you find yourself shipwrecked on an island with dinosaurs. Ferocious's environments are powered by Unreal Engine 5, and ever since reveal it's been fine-tuned to stunning visuals. And the gameplay emphasizes survival, requiring you to outsmart both humans and prehistoric predators, and a whole wide world to explore. Ferocious is now finally coming out on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X. Here's a new trailer.
That same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness.
Cube is all about mystery, experimentation, and a sense that nothing is quite as it seems. The game drops you into a strange world where reality bends, puzzles shift, and every corner could hide secrets or danger. Exploration feels tense but rewarding, and the environment itself becomes part of the story, almost like a character. Combat, if there is any, is unpredictable, forcing you to adapt and think fast. The visuals are sleek but unsettling, the sound design adds constant unease, and the story whispers hints of something bigger behind the walls. It's enigmatic, immersive, and built to make you question every choice. Active Matter is hitting early access soon, and it's basically Tarkov meets Titanfall 2 with wall running. You step into these unstable quantum zones where dimension-bending active matter is up for grabs, and every firefight demands acrobatics as much as aim, meaning you gotta slide, wall run, and vault through dimensions and battlefields while outsmarting your enemies, which, by the way, you can go PvP or PvE here. It's realism-focused gunplay meets over-the-top movement, with maps designed to keep you disoriented but engaged. The closed version drops September 9 on the Publisher Store, with a full Steam release next year.
Солнце сгорает дотла. system, there are no cops, no judges.
Defect is shaping up to be a refreshing take on the FPS genre, ditching the trends of extraction or hero shooters. This one's actually dubbed an immersive objective shooter, and, well, promises a blend of PvE and PvP where teams pursue unique objectives while potentially crossing paths with rivals trying to sabotage them. Think Ready or Not or GTFO with cyberpunk flair, minimal UI, and diegetic info displayed on weapons and gadgets. The atmosphere, combat, and influences from STLKER and Metro seem to be setting the stage for a tense, immersive multiplayer here. It's coming out to PCs only.
With strong prejudice. Consciousness transfer approved. No! Multiple gang units converging on your position. Light the drive and reboot the block.
'" Falcon Fall is basically Onward went to boot camp, grabbed a flamethrower, and decided VR deserved a serious glow-up. It's PC VR tactical combat where bullets, corners, and heartbeats count, like Ready or Not collided with Black Hawk Down in a living, breathing battlefield. It's got handcrafted missions mixed with AI enemy behavior, therefore no two fights will feel the same. The game's also built in Unreal Engine 5 by VR vets and real combat consultants, promising next-gen visuals, tension, and chaos that actually matters. It's not about spectacle, it's about starts, teamwork, and feeling the weight of every decision. Falcon Fall is PC VR's we mean business shooter.
Eight digits, 8 shots. Could crack a safe. Could mark a date.
Step into the monochrome madness of Mouseburg, with Mouse PI for Hire, a 1930s cartoon city where everything wiggles, shoots, and lies. You play Jack Pepper, a war vet turned private eye solving 3 overlapping cases that twist between shootouts, clues, and conspiracy. Each lead pins to your corkboard like classic noir, driving you deeper into corruption. Gunplay blends Bioshock-style chaos with rubber hose charm, Tommy guns, psychic blasters, and bosses straight out of a fever dream. Every character and weapon is hand-drawn in 2D over 3D sets, dripping with vintage grit. Optional audio filters make it sound like a phonograph gone rogue. It's noir, nostalgia, and nightmare animated to kill. Warhammer 40,000 Boltgun 2 is locked in for 2026, bringing back all the boomer shooter vibes we loved from the first game. Familiar faces, new weapons, locations, and branching storylines, that's going to be a wild ride through the grimdark future. But here's the kicker, you don't have to wait to dive into Warhammer gunplay. Words of Vengeance, a free first-person tipper that's basically Typing of the Dead, but dripping in Warhammer 40k sauce, is out now. It's goofy, it's free, and it's a perfect warm-up while you wait for Boltgun 2 to drop. Steam's also got a bundle deal with the original Boltgun and Space Marine, so no excuses.